Hi everyone, it's Paranoid and welcome back to my art room. Today I am starting something else. Yes, I'm starting another project. I have had this book in my bookcase for quite a few years. It was published in 2002 and it's called The New Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain Workbook. So I'm going to go through the exercises in this workbook, but first I decided I'm going to gather up all my supplies for all the exercises it says I'm going to be doing. So the materials are supposed to be pencils, a number 2 yellow writing pencil with an eraser top. Now, none of my art pencils have erasers on them anymore, so I'm just going to use a regular number 2 pencil that I have, and then I have a 4B drawing pencil you're supposed to need. The next item is an eraser like the Staedtler in the picture, or a pink pearl eraser, and a pencil sharpener, and a graphite stick 4B. Now I have a 6B that's at the top of the screen, and to the left I think it might be a 4B. I'm not sure. But I'm going to use what I have rather than going out and purchasing something else. I'm supposed to need charcoal, 6 sticks of natural charcoal. I found some in my art supplies. Go figure. So I'm going to use those. Now I'm also supposed to be needing 2 sticks of synthetic charcoal. It's called Charcoal or a similar brand. I don't have that. I do have some charcoal. So yeah, it's quite messy. So that's why I keep it in a little box. So I'm going to use that. And the supplies also say I need a 4B charcoal pencil. I have a charcoal pencil. I don't know if it's a 4B, so I'm just going to use what I have. Now the next items I'm supposed to need are Conte crayons, 1 black and 1 sanguine, reddish brown. So I have a number of reddish brown ones. So well, I'm going to pick one of those and use that. Now the next item on the supply list is chalk. It said 1 pale gray or 1 pastel crayon. I have some oil pastel and they're quite old. Yes, so if you may recognize this, I have this set still. So I'm going to use the gray I have. Now, the next item on the list is supposed to be a black erasable felt tip marker, Crayola, Sharpie, or similar brand. So I have a Sharpie. This is an ultra fine point, but I do have some regular Sharpies. So when it comes to using, oh yeah, my fingers are still dirty. I could have to wash my hands after all this fiddling with the supplies. I do have other Sharpies, so I might be going to use those later. And the next items on the list are ink. A small bottle of Black India ink. Yes, I have that from Inktober. And I have also a brown writing ink. So color is walnut. And then it says the next item on the list is a brush. Number 7 or number 8 watercolor brush. Well, I don't have a number 7, but I have a number 8, so I'm going to use it from my Etcher set of watercolor brushes. So that is the brush I'm going to use rather than going to find a number 7. And it says I need an alarm clock or kitchen timer. I have a iPhone, so I'm going to use a timer on that. Paper towel or tissues is the next item on the supply list. And then it says I need some white typing paper, about 6 sheets. So I have an art pad, so I just ripped out some pages. I'm going to use those as my supplies. And then the final thing they have is I'm going to need some lightweight cardboard, which is to brace this picture frame or the picture plane viewfinder that is included in this workbook. So I couldn't find any cardboard boxes for me to use in my house. So I am going to have to do that at a later point. But for now, we're going to just get on with trying the first exercise. Alright, so here we go. You're going to watch, I'm going to do the first exercise. Exercise number 1, the perception of edges. and it is a self-portrait. So it says to place a chair in front of a mirror on the wall. I don't have a mirror on a wall, but I do have a table mirror. So I'm going to put that at arm's length. Okay, so I'm going to put that at arm's length. And my workbook is supposed to be leaning against the wall, and the workbook on my knees. Well, I'm going to use a little book holder, tablet holder from IKEA for my workbook instead of propping it up against the wall, since my mirror is not on the wall, and sitting it on my knees. So that is what I'm going to do, and I'm supposed to, I have this mirror. Masking tape was to put the mirror on the wall. My number 2 pencil. I have a pencil sharpener. I have a chair. I'm sitting in my chair. And I'm supposed to set a timer for 30 minutes more if needed. And I'm supposed to draw my self-portrait to the best of my ability. And sign and date my drawing. So I folded my book over. There is a blank page in here. The spiral's not so bad that I think it's going to interrupt my hand, being left-handed. So I think it's going to be okay for me to draw. So I'm going to now speed up the drawing. I'll move my camera shot so that you can watch the drawing take place, and I'm going to do my self-portrait. I am very sorry. I did not know that my lighting would overexpose the surface of my portrait, so you couldn't see the progress. But you can see that the iPad is keeping track of my time, and, well, here's the result of me trying to do a self-portrait. So there we have it. There's my self-portrait. Yeah, people's are hard. I'll admit it. And trying to do my own self-portrait, I'm like, no, it's me. I'll be putting pictures side by side. If I didn't already do that, it's going to be after this part. All right, okay. It's a self-portrait. I'm learning. I'm doing the exercises in this book because I've had it for a long time, and we're going to do it. We're going to get things done. And that was just the exercise number 1. I will do the next exercise. Exercise 2 is drawing the hand. Oh my God, drawing hands. Thank you for watching my video right to the end. If you did watch right to the end, comment self-portrait and to let me know that you did make it to the end. Thank you ever so much for watching my video and coming with me on another art journey. I wish I could stop doing all these journeys and just get one done. I'm sure you're saying that, right? You're sure? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give me a like, drop me a comment. If you feel like sharing it, go right ahead. There's no obligation to, but if you do like what you see and you like to keep tuning in to all my shenanigans and art, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.